Yo, back again with another one, man. It's your boy Reality Vibes Media. So I'ma just make a quick video on this whole Donald Trump DC situation with Donald Trump um, setting the National Guard and militarizing the police in the District of Columbia and shit. Before I get into that, I'ma say like shit. At this point in time, man, like I feel like I want to start taking this YouTube shit a little bit more seriously and like getting a little bit more professional when it comes to this shit. So, any advice and tips in regards to like video editing and like doing stuff like that? Like, for instance, I want to figure out how people like can post videos like up in the video screen and like I'll be right here and reacting to the videos. So if anybody has information on that, drop that shit in the comment section. But let me just get right into this shit, man, and drop my little thoughts on this shit. Bro. So apparently Donald Trump believes that the District of Columbia is just overrun with crime and he wants to take over the basically local law enforcement. So he's militarizing the police and sending the National Guard out there. But what we can see is it's like some Gestapo type shit, some neo-Nazi type shit, some Hitler, like like when you think about like me, when I see the videos about this shit, I think about like World War II type Germany and how like Hitler was able to like start this whole Nazi movement and shit like that. I feel like what Donald Trump is doing is like the beginning stages of that. And he continually says that he speaks on Democratic ran cities. So when you hear that word Democratic ran cities, it's like cities with a large black population, right? Right? So for instance, District of Columbia, DC, it's nicknamed Chocolate City. Why is it called Chocolate City? Because it has such a large black population. So when we see these videos about what's going on in DC and how like citizens are being harassed by law enforcement, the National Guard, etc., it looks like you're targeting so-called black people, and a lot of people ain't cool with that shit, man. I'm not cool with that shit because that's exactly what that shit looking like, and this is something that I have been thinking in my mind for a while now. With all this, with every time you see Donald Trump talking, he's talking about a whole lot of other shit. He's not talking about the shit that people wanted him to come in our office and deal with. We still talking about the economy, but motherfucker, you're fucking up the economy with all these tariffs and shit. Ending the DEI program, causing like so many of my people to be out of work because you fired them basically, right? So right now you can't say that it's not looking like that. You understand what I'm saying? You're not tackling the economy. You're not increasing the rent is still high. Like what are we talking about? I feel like, man, look, and for everybody that put they trust and faith in Donald Trump, like let that shit go. I look at all of them the same. I look at Biden the same. I look at Donald Trump the same. I look at the Republican Party the same. I look at the Democratic Party the same, bro. They all got fucking agendas and they all stick to these agendas, man. Long story short, I feel like what Donald Trump is doing is that shit is wrong, bro. And in actuality, in a few videos that I have seen, it's actually stated that crime has actually gone down in the District of Columbia. So what are you policing? What are you talking about? And then let's not talk about the homeless population. You're talking about they gotta go. They gotta go, right? And if they can't find a way to go, you're locking them up, right? So You talking a whole lot of nonsense, but you're not talking about the source of the problem. Why are these people homeless? Like, what's going on that's causing all these people to become homeless? Case in point, the economy. People not being able to find work. People not being able to find affordable housing. Stuff like that, etc., etc. Why are you fucking cutting off people with the food stamps? I gotta like do more research on that. But like, it's like I saw someone saying like, you're playing with with food stamps and shit, like limiting who can get food stamps, etc. I don't want to speak too much on that because I haven't really fucking researched that. But I've seen that when I hop on YouTube and stuff like that. What are you doing in regards to the economy? That's the question I want to know. Like, you doing all this extra shit, but what are you doing about the economy, the cost of living, and the price, and everything being like more expensive than it was years ago? Gas is still high, food is still high, rent is still high. What are you doing? So what I wish, like, when with these politicians and shit, I wish they would just come out like straight up and just say what the fuck they got going on, what the fuck they doing, or what the fuck they want to do. Because I want to know why you still targeting my people, like. And then it's like, we as a people, we've gone through this type of shit already before with like the Reagan administration and the war on drugs, which was really just a war on so-called black people, and giving them an excuse to fucking lock people up and throw them underneath the jails, give them long prison sentences for drugs. Last time I checked, there ain't no fucking cocoa trees in the fucking United States. That comes from South America. All this shit is getting smuggled into our communities. But that's a topic for a topic for another day. You feel me? But like, all it is, like, in a nutshell, all this shit is just excuses, man. And I feel like he's following a fucking agenda. And that's all I'm gonna say on that for now. But like, let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. Like, comment, and subscribe, man. Go ahead and share the video, man. Cause like I said, man, I'm starting to like, man, look, I gotta get me a bag too, man. Let me get my content popping, man. I'm gonna start making content, bro, on a serious note. So once again, man, like, comment, and subscribe, yo.